defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store, as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
Intercepted. The Chiefs. Take over 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Again, it's Pacheco. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Mahomes now to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense?
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco,
A 3-yard touchdown run.
and the Chiefs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And he will get in to make it 8-0.
Chiefs 8, Bengals 0. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
That's good for a Bengals first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That good for 22 and a first down.
I love football lingo and the evolution of it all. Nickel defense makes sense, right? 5 defensive backs. But then you go to 6. What are you going to call that? And they call it a
Double
dime. A dime, which is just very simple for them. The math doesn't add up. But I know one thing. Offenses love to run against dime defenses. Typically,
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Chase Brown, a 22-yard scamper. And the Bengals are back within a couple of the lead. Boy, a lot of space outside the numbers there, and he's able to take that toss all the way to the end zone.
and that certainly felt like something they had studied on tape and wanted to test here early in the ball game. They thought they could get wide on me.
And now he's going to go down. A big sack, and they're unable to tie it.
Chiefs 8, Bengals 6. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. He'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 8-6 the score after one. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On third down, it's Pacheco. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Mahomes going to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 48-yard line.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Yellow. Go on, Eddie. 43.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. That is caught. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And effective running here. They'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him early, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5.
I don't need to.
Here's Mahomes to throw. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's good.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Noah Gray, a 2-yard touchdown grab, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, down in this part of the field, CD, they'd love to get him the football, and right there, a little pitch and catch for the score.
Yeah, and he's such a weapon when it's that close to the end zone, and they love being able to rely on him to make those kind of catches. Talk about trust, talk about confidence, and he produces.
Mahomes will throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the two-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
That's caught. Andre Yoshivas. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. As picking up the first down.
18 on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Hey, we got to keep.
Now it's Burrow. This one caught downfield by Higgins. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, 39 yards.
And the Bengals get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a think. Go for two. Tie it up. Go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold. You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here rather than down there and making that decision.
We don't have to make those decisions. Either way, little time left on the clock here in the second quarter. We'll see how this all plays out.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Yellow.
And we'll see what they want to do. 45 seconds is all that remains until the break.
Attack. Yellow.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this all the way inside the Cincy 20. A big play there just before halftime. 47 yards.
15.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Hey, 43, 15.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here at half number one.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Yellow.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That open man that time may end up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Butker's kick here is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. Well, Charles, I think you'd have to call that a win for the defense after the turnover already in field goal range, and they had to settle for 3.
Yeah, being the beautiful part is you start so close to the end zone that your thought process on offense has to loosen up a little bit because you're thinking to yourself, you're almost guaranteed 3. Let's take some good shots at the end zone and try and turn it into 6.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To throw, it's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 31-yard line.
Attack, attack!
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw. Short throw, hauled in by Kelsey. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
10 more yards.
Hey, 43, 43, 43, 43.
Chiefs.
First down.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
There we go, we're good, we're good.
First down.
Hey, Ripley.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score, Chiefs 24, Bengals 14. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
First and 10.
11, Common. Here we go, here we go. 180. Right side.
Here's Burrow. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10.
11 empty. Here we go. 180.
On first and 10, here's Brown. And this play doesn't work at all as he's going to be marked down behind the line after the dive. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to second and 15.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now it's Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Mike Gesicki, 45 yards. And the Bengals are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now.
Here we go.
Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC.
It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Yellow. 43, 57.
Mahomes now to throw. That's into the hands of Worthy. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 44 yards. And the Chiefs will add to their 4th quarter lead. So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance.
A very good drive, and now conversion to make it a 2-score game and a solid lead.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Tackled by Christian Fulton. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
I'm fine, ready?
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, the offense, they had really not been able to mount anything yet on that drive, and the defense made sure they couldn't mount anything. The interception and the return adding 6 to the scoreboard.
And that's no small return for a linebacker partner. He took matters into his own hands and his legs on that pick. And once he had it, I don't think anyone on the field could have stopped him.
Bengals 22.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Bengals drive about to get going. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
I'm one, ready?
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
In this situation, the dictation is coming from the defense, right? They're going to tell you, you can have 6, 7 yards, do that all the way downfield. Let's just go ahead and take the time off the clock. I think they've got to start attacking vertically a lot more.
The Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. He'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Now here's Mahomes. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. It's so caught right around the 6. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chiefs have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, this game it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
2nd and 10.
11 MT, take. 11 MT. Here we go.
He'll drop to throw.
And a ball going to be intercepted yet again.
And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
The 2nd down pass intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Yellow. Go up.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Mahomes going to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do it.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10.
Ready? Let's get 11 mighty. 11. Stop.
Play action. It's Burrow. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
12, 12, 12.
Now it's Burrow. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Now defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw. And they're under 200 yards passing for the game. So they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was the big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Chiefs are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Yellow, yellow. 48, yellow. 57.
Mahomes going to throw it here. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this this game is over.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends. So not only did